A scary story from a fellow veteran who served at the Los Alamitos Joint Forces Training Base. I have a story about the training base in Los Alamitos. I was mobilized there from 2003 to 2005, and my duties often kept me working late into the night. A friend of mine at the time, a contractor on base who lived nearby, would sometimes come onto the post, and we would go out together. She was very sensitive to psychic phenomena, and we often went on ghost hunts. One night, we were exploring the old Liberty Theater area. We were in the upper balcony near a disused projector room when my friend said that she saw the spirit of a little girl sitting on one of the seats just outside the room. The girl told her that she was waiting for her mom, who was inside with her uncle, though she said she knew he wasn't really her uncle. It was a rare rainy night for Orange County, and the weather seemed to heighten the energy of the place. And at the time, we were certain we were the only people in the building. It was old and creaky enough that any other movement would have been obvious, yet the silence was complete. As we came downstairs, I suddenly heard the rush of running water from the male latrine, and I went and found it empty, except for a janitor's sink at the far end. The hot water tap was turned on full blast. On the first floor of the theater building was a barbershop run by a native woman in her 50s, Hopi as I recall, who had been cutting hair there for more than 20 years. I asked her if she ever experienced anything strange, and she nodded and said, "He's a very playful spirit. He moves my scissors and clippers around all the time." Thanks for listening, and major shout out to Tales from the Grid Square for allowing me to read this story. This is a follow-up to another longer story that we did together, featuring scary stories from the military police who've also experienced things at the Joint Forces Training Base. If you got any scary stories you'd like to share from your military days, please comment them down below. This video is made in honor of all my fellow veterans who have served. Thank you for all your sacrifices. And also, RIP Kevin White, who was a dear friend of mine who passed away this year, who I've also served with at this very base.